Leffen Sheik is a monster already.
Dude, so that was a question I wanted to ask you.
Yeah.
I don't want to use the word afraid. Are you conscious of his Sheik? Not like are you worried about, but you actively preparing for that thing?
Yeah. I mean, I played versus Ben today for like 2 hours, and
that's in preparation for Leffen.
Leffen and Plup, because they'll both be at Summit. So down tilt in this matchup still works the same way as like with Fox, where you're basically trying to put Sheik into either jump mode, or like CC mode. So CC is honestly probably the more threatening of the two if you don't know how to deal with it. But you gotta understand that. So I think I talked about this when we talked about Sheik like a couple weeks ago, but this one I like to boil down real simple, where I think so. We talked about like what are we afraid of against Puff? What are you afraid of against Sheik?
Grab, man. It's just grab.
It's grab, right?
Like that's it.
Exactly. So by crouch canceling yourself and dash dancing, like just when you're dash dancing, I want you to be thinking I'm safe from Sheik. Like she is going to have to extremely hard outplay me to be able to get this grab if I'm dash dancing properly, and she's going to have to lunge with an overshoot boost grab. Like really work for it, and if she gets that, great. That's an outplay, great. But it shouldn't be easy for her to get that grab. And in that regard, you're also, I keep mentioning this, avoiding the scrap, because Sheik has this.
Oh yeah, when
CC,
she gets inside,
you don't want to be here because Sheik is one of the best scrappers. Also, on a similar note, you want to avoid platform fighting. Simply because Sheik.
Hold on, I'm writing shit down as we go.
Okay, cool. So you want to make sure against Sheik when she's at crouch cancel percent, you want everything to be maxed. Yeah, down tilt max range, because dude like relatively close. Even at this percent, right? This is the June bug. He's like
the June bug.
So good at this. Your crouch cancel when you're just doing this, and you can mix in down tilt like when you think I'm gonna come in.
Yeah.
And the only thing that you should be worried about is when you're at crouch cancel percent is needle and grab, run up grab, right? Everything else you'll be able to CC. You can, if I aerial you, I usually just CC down tilt and get them off me and then reset. If they come in tilt, you just grab it. If they do, so that's why that is super good, and they have to like call you out with a grab or something. So sometimes I'll just crouch here for a bit, and I like kind of plant the seed in the Sheik's head that like, all right, it's grab time, and I'll reset to my dash dance and get them to grab, and then get a grab off of that.
Yeah, then
so
get a grab
you're kind
off
of conditioning them to go into that mode.
You're showing them you're bluffing basically.
Right. The other thing I wanted to talk about was when Sheik's going to jump mode, when they're just like either rolling up back air, and this happens if they're like threatened by down tilt, right? A lot of Sheiks like Shroom will respond with like aerialing at you, in which case you want to get into your aerial mode, meet them air to air, and Marth has better control of his drift, and you want to go in with those like fading back or like in place, and just get them scared of the air again. Now the only time you don't want to do this is when you're in the corner, obviously, and you see this all the time is the Marth jumps and the Sheik fares. So
you got that like I'm scared fair.
Yes.
And then she like she
and
gets
so your goal again is similar to Falco. Get center.
Get the hell out.
Anyway,
would you say it's as important
I
as
would say
Falco?
it is, and I feel like it's a little harder versus Sheik. Because she walls you off like pretty well here.
She walls you out better than what a Falco can wall you.
Yeah.
And a Falco may wall you with lasers, but now you got power shoot.
Yeah, it's that, and also I think Falcos have a little bit of fear in their heart here because they're more likely to get gimped. So a lot of edge guarding. So when you get them off stage, and this is something that I've been doing recently. Sheik is a sitting duck out here.
What? No, she feels so hard. I mean, I'm saying no because it isn't fair because I don't know this. I believe you. But
so if you watch my games versus Ben today, I actually wish I could catalog how many times I got the specific edge guard, but just like fairing her off stage, and this is at like 40%. And he'd get clipped.
How'd you get him off stage? With a throw, a hit, a back throw,
a hit, and I would S smash him at like 20 here, and he'd fly, and then I'd go out and then clip him with a fair, then up B and back to ledge, and then you can edge guard from there. Or sometimes it would just be enough.
So you're saying you're catching the jump, or you're catching the first part of the up B?
The first part of the up B, yeah, that happens so freak. Now they can do early up B, but if you're forcing that, you're already shifting the way they recover, right? And that's pretty bad for them. And so you can adjust from there. So like grabbing ledge or whatever. So this is actually a really good trick. Is if you condition the Sheik to go on stage, and
but once again, it's pushing a 50-50, right?
You're pushing 50. Yeah, you're still pushing the 50-50.
Okay.
So you do this, and then like fake it, and then position for the tipper. I love doing that. Or I'll even do like PC drop
or
fake.
You can hold the ledge, and then when she poofs to go on stage,
yeah,
yep,
that's what Rishi does. Yeah,
yeah.
This is the fancy one. Is where you. Right. You like fake the PC drop and then turn around.
Yeah, hold on. Now I'm like thinking about it, so I can't do it, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, whatever.
Position for tipper. Nah, that's fancy, yeah, but you get the idea. Do you know your up tilt percents?
I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good at my up tilt percents.
Okay. And you know the port differences?
No.
Up throw at 22% on Sheik.
Okay.
If port 4 is good for you. Now, if you're not port 4, if they have the port advantage, they'll be able to jump out at that percent, which is annoying. But it's just the fact of the game.
But even if she can jump out, I hear it's like 1 or 2 frames she has to jump out. Like it's still very difficult for her to do.
I don't know, because when I play Leffen, I feel like I'm timing my up tilts well. He always gets to jump out, and I'm like,
well, no, he's still but like he can get the jump out. I hear it's just a small window. Have you ever used the Kadana Marth thing?
His thread?
Yeah, like his whole entire breakdown of like Marth's everything.
Yeah. The perfect Marth thread. Yeah.
Yeah. And so he has all the percentages on like what Marth can do there versus Sheik. And so I kind of like, I don't have that memorized, but I got this rough idea.
The general idea. Yeah.
The general idea. Yeah.
That's good. Basically, I like forward throw, down throw, tech chasing all the way up to the 20-ish% range.
Forward throw, down throw, tech chasing all up to 20.
And
really?
And you'll find that a lot of the time on forward throw, a lot of Sheiks will DI in for up throw. And in which case you can get a tipper F smash. You see me re-grab a lot. I'll do re-grab into tech chase. You can get. I've been practicing like fair into up air, rising fair into up air on that. So at that early percent, that can be useful. Then 20-ish range is when you're gonna want to go for up throw up tilt. If they DI straight up at even like 30 up to 33%, I'd say you can still get up throw.
I was gonna
say
like 35,
30, maybe even 35. Yeah, if they DI straight up, you can get the up tilt.
Yeah.
Past that, it's a mix up between up air and fair, right? If they DI away or behind you, I like fair. Then past that range, I feel like you know the up throw follow-ups, right? Up throw fair, up throw up air. And just getting consistent at that.
Yeah, and a lot of that's not my problem. It's getting the kill. It's finishing her off. Like I can get her up to like 120, 130. But the way DIs are these days, it's hard for me to get a kill.
This session just really focused in on that aspect. And like I said, the base game plan of what are you scared of? Grab. Okay, how do we mitigate that? Dash dancing, you're safe. Down tilts. Just making sure there's space.
I've struggled a few times with dash dance heavy Sheiks. So like if I guess I shouldn't be doing this, but like I go like this and you come in and grab me after the down tilt.
Oh, that's really hard for them, but
that's hard for the Sheik to do.
That's definitely hard to whip punish down tilt.
Okay, that's good to know. But those have been frustrating. So like dash dance heavy Sheiks kind of like make me nervous like that. Like that was down tilt. I threw out a down tilt to like try to stop you, and you grab, like you're grabbing my arm as it's like extending out. So I feel like in that situation I should go like dash back instead of try to down tilt you.
Yeah, maybe. Also, like don't be afraid to really like. Are you getting the
camper out?
Like the fastest down tilts possible. Like going for like doubles or like multiple. Because if you feel like you're spamming it, don't even worry about it. Because if they're at that like range where they can't really, they'll do this thing where they're trying to like CC in and they'll keep going for it, and you can just keep spamming it. So long as you're far enough, right? Now, where it's dangerous is if we're already, Sheik wants to position close in scrapper range so she can get that. But if I'm already at like far away, then you can let the down tilts rip, and it's gonna be, I won't be able to whip punish like that, you know?
Yeah, no, I hear you.